Hi, can we talk in English? Want to practice my presentation?
Absolutely. I'm ready when you are. Let's get this recording perfect. Go ahead and dive into the introduction.
My topic is bits and bytes, the fundamentals of digital information representation.
Nice and clear. Keep that momentum going. Go ahead with the objectives and the rest of the intro.
Okay, hello, my poster is about this and bytes, and bit is the smallest unit of information in a computer. A byte has 8 bits. This topic is important or for statistical and computer engineer students.
Wait, hold up for a sec. You're mixing up bits and bytes again. Just remember, a bit is the smallest unit, and a byte is the group of 8 bits. You said bytes is the smallest unit. You want to swap those and try that part again?
Okay, my general objective is to explain the importance of the byte and the bit on the bit and the byte. My specific objectives are defined in the bit and byte. Explain the binary system, describe store units, and show Rails application.
I got you. You're hitting the main points, but a few words got a bit tangled there. For the specific objectives, try to describe storage units instead of descript store units and show real world applications instead of Rails applications. Want to try that specific part one more time to get it smooth for the recording?
Uh, I use it a
Take your time.
bibliographic review. I read books and scientific articles about computer science and digital systems.
Spot on. That sounded much better. You nailed scientific articles this time. Keep rolling. What comes next in the results?
Okay, and results is the a bit can be 0 or 1. 0 means of and 1 means a byte is a group or of 8 bits. Each represent of letter of number. There are bigger units to kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, and terabyte.
You got the units right, but we've got some static in the results section. You said a byte is a globe or off. I think you meant a bit is either on or off. Instead of kilobyte, it's just kilobyte. Want to try that part again so it sounds crisp for the recording?
Um, Bits and bytes are used in computer memory, hard drives, hard drives, USB drives, mobile devices, and cloud store.
Almost there. You're just one word away from a perfect take. Instead of close start, it's cloud storage. Try that one more time, then hit me with your conclusion.
In conclusion, the bit is the smallest unit of digital information. The byte is the standard unit for storing the data. These concepts are the basis of computer science.
And that's a wrap. You nailed the conclusion. Flow's getting way better, and the technical terms are landing exactly where they should. Since this was for your recording, you want to go over any specific part again, or do you feel good about the tape?
I I finished my presentation. Can you give my feedback on my English?
For sure. Overall, you're doing great. Your pronunciation is clear, and you've got a natural speed that makes you easy to follow. Biggest thing we're working on is just keeping bit byte straight. Once you've got that distinction locked in, the whole thing sounds way more professional. Also, notice you're getting much more comfortable with the technical terms, like scientific articles.
Uh,
Keep focusing on those word endings. You'll be golden. How do you feel it went this time compared to the last run?
what can I improve?
Honestly, the biggest one is that you're getting more comfortable, but for the next level, I'd focus on those specific technical distinctions. Keep hammering that bit versus my difference so it becomes second nature. Also work on the flow between your points instead of just listing them. Try to connect them like a story. For example, when you move from the definition to the units, you could say, because of this, we have larger units like the kilobyte. It makes you sound less like you're reading a list and more like an expert. That makes sense?
Was my grammar correct?
It was mostly there, and you're definitely communicating your ideas well, but there are a few spots where the grammar got a little loose. For example, when you said bytes has 8 bits, it should be a byte has 8 bits. Also, the script store units should be described storage units. Those are small tweaks, but they make a big difference in how professional you sound. You want to try rephrasing those specific lines, or are you good for now?
Did I speak too fast or too slow?
Your speed is actually pretty spot on. You aren't rushing through it, but you aren't dragging either. It feels natural, which is exactly what you want for a presentation. You're in the sweet spot.
What should I study more?
I think you meant study instead of stream, right? If so, definitely lean into that technical vocabulary we talked about. Get really comfortable with the specific terms for your field, like storage units and digital representation, so you don't have to think about them while you're speaking. I also suggest practicing your transitions, the phrases that link one idea to the next. It'll make the whole thing feel less like a list and more like a conversation.
Ok- Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Anytime. Crush it today. Whenever you need another run through or just want to vibe in English, I'm here. Catch you later.
Yes, yes,